The question they are debating is, should athletes use their platforms as famous athletes to express their opinion? She has no, she has yes.
Athletes should not be allowed to use their athletic platforms to express their opinions about other topics than athletics, like politics.
I disagree. Athletes should use their platform and say their opinions.
Athletes should stick strictly with athletic talk because they could cause politic controversies. For example, one player in the NFL, Colin Kaepernick, sat down during the national anthem beginning in his preseason games in 2016 and led into his main season and this led into his main season in which he knelt during the national anthem. This began a huge political uproar regarding whether or not this action should be allowed or respected in the NFL and in the U.S. The President of the United States, Donald Trump, even gave his statement on this act, saying, in quotes, "You have to stand proudly for the national anthem, or you shouldn't be playing. You shouldn't be there. Maybe you shouldn't be in the country."
Okay. I do believe that professional athletes should be allowed to express their feelings because it gives their fans and people who look up to that athlete awareness of hateful crimes. They can use their large platform to bring attention to crimes and disasters even if people disagree, because at the end of the day they're still human beings with emotions. And if LeBron, for example, wasn't famous and wore a shirt saying "I can't breathe" with no one would care. LeBron James has a huge platform. If you take a look at his Instagram, he has 48.4 million followers. Why would he not use his 48.4 million followers to raise awareness for certain situations?
Athletics should not use their platforms to talk about subjects other than sports because their views may clash with sponsors or coaches, managers, sports organizations, etc., which could result in a loss of money for the athlete or possibly a suspension. For instance, going back to Colin Kaepernick, in 2016, he expressed his opinion during the national anthem about black conflicts in the U.S. And after that season, he was not re-signed and could not longer play football for the NFL. Again, this shows that because an athlete spoke out to state their opinion, it got them in trouble and got them mixed into politics, which could lead to additional stress on top of playing professional sports.
I think that athletes don't use their platforms for fame. They use it to help and raise awareness. In an article called "When Athletes Take Political Stand," Maya Moore speaks out and says, "Tonight we'll be wearing shirts to honor and mourn the losses of precious American citizens and to plead for the change in all of us." Maya said that she just wanted to speak out and raise awareness for Black Lives Matter campaign. Maya is one of the few who have spoken up and politically brings awareness to certain campaigns. And if they didn't, would we even notice this campaign?
Lastly, athletes should only use their platforms to talk about athletics to please the views of their fans. If an athlete was using their platform to say racist statements and promote unhealthy behaviors, etc., almost all of the athlete's fans and the fans of that sport would strongly disagree with that athlete. Along with the athlete, their team, and their sport may lose viewers on TV and followers on social media, and therefore they could lose more money.
I can see how professional athletes should keep it professional and keep their emotions behind doors. However, that is asking athletes to shut off their emotions and hide behind doors. If your friend or family member died of something like a shooting, for example, would you want to keep quiet or even forced to be quiet? That is why athletes should be able to express their emotions.
Although the right to speak out and state your opinions in athletics is a right that everyone has given to them by the Constitution, in which anyone is allowed to express in public, the right of speaking out should not be brought into sports and should remain all about athletic issues and not about politics.
Okay, we're done.
You're